afternoon, Maurizio. Can we start
Ciao.
with some injury news, please?
No. We are lucky. We have no injury. Of course, we have some players very tired because the last week was really very hard for us. We started with 130 minutes in the final, and so it was really very hard. We need to consider very well the situation, and we need to put to rest some players, I think.
Why do you feel results and performances have improved in recent weeks? Is it a tactical change or is that making it too simple?
No, tactically we changed only the line of pressing sometimes, but I think we are trying to play in the same way. Probably mentally, I think that it was really very important for us the final because we lost 6-0 in Manchester 2 weeks before, and then in the final we were able to play at the same level of them. And so I think that was really very important for our minds, for our confidence.
You mentioned that after the Fulham game you were disappointed with the last half an hour and how the performance level dropped slightly. Is that a problem with fatigue or not rotating the players enough, do you feel?
No, we changed 6 players, I think. I don't remember very well, but maybe 6. Between the Arsenal match and the Fulham match, we changed, I think, six players. So we had a very good rotation, I think, but probably we were tired. Some players physically and all the team mentally, I think.
Have the results and performances in recent weeks made you more confident that you'll be here as manager or head coach next season?
Oh, it's not a big problem. The problem are the results. All the rest is not important in this moment. I want to win for the team, for the club, not for me. So it's not important. I am confident. I was confident in the past. I am confident now, of course. But I want to think only to our performances, to our results, and anything else.
Nice, please.
Is the Europa League winning it, your best chance of getting into the Champions League? Because there's this big battle for what seems one place in the Premier League, top 4. So.
I think that we can gain the spot in champion also in Premier League. We are fighting. We are only at 2 points at the moment. We have to play one match. But Europa League is a very important competition. It's the second competition in Europe. It's a very important trophy. And then there is a spot for the next Champions League. So it's a very important target for us.
Last time you were away from home first, second leg of the bridge. This time around different. Does it make you think differently about the tie, the fact that you have to try and maybe get a big lead to take to Kiev?
I think that we have to play the first leg at home and the second away, but I think that my team is good enough to win at home, to win away. We know very well that the 2 matches will be very difficult. They are a good team. They are a physical team, young team, very dangerous in counter-attacks because they have 2 wingers very, very fast. And so we need 2 very good performances, I think. But our target is to play the same football at home and away.
And quickly, one last one. So Maurizio Pochettino yesterday was saying that the Premier League don't help out English teams in Europe. Sometimes they have to play games, in between European ties that aren't the same as the away teams. And you've got a game Thursday, then Sunday, and you play Thursday again. I mean, do you think that you're helped out by the Premier League, the fixtures and the?
I think that in this moment we played 6, 7, 8 matches more than the other European teams. And 8 matches, it means 2 months with a match during the week. 2 months without training. And so I think that for an English team it's very, very difficult to be competitive in Europe in March, in April, in June. Is really, really very, very difficult. Yesterday we saw Real Madrid against Ajax. Ajax didn't play the last match in the Dutch Championship. And Real came from 2 matches against Barca. There is a big difference. I think that Premier League could do something more for the teams involved in the European competitions.
John.
So Maurizio, what would you like? Would you like the weekend off before you play, or would you like to play on a Friday? What was your message?
Now, for example, if you play in Europa League in Italy, after the match away, you can ask to play on Monday. And one day more to rest, I think that is really very important. For example, when we will play in Premier League after 62, 63 hours after the match against Dynamo Kiev. I think it's too early.
Okay, you mentioned the Man City game in the League Cup. Do you think that was a turning point for you? Not just that you played well, but also the way you dealt with the situation as well with your goalkeeper. Do you think that's actually done you a favour?
Ha fatto un favore il modo in cui hai affrontato la situazione con la partita.
I was lucky, I think, because I have two very good goalkeepers. And so I was lucky because in the match against Tottenham, Caballero did very well. In the match against Fulham, Kepa did very well. And so I am lucky for this because we have really two very good goalkeepers. And so you consider the situation well managed, but I was lucky, I think.
Do you think the dressing room show you now look at you in a different light, maybe, and show you more respect because you did that?
But they respected me also before. It wasn't a problem for me, the dressing room. We had some problems with the mentality because we did very badly in 2-3 matches, but not the dressing room.
You have played versus Dinamo 3 years ago in Champions League when in Napoli. Did you remind those games before?
The match in Kiev, I think it was the first match of champion. A good match. Dynamo was a good team, I think. There was Yarmolenko. The second match was a strange match because 10 minutes before the match arrived the result from the other match, and we discovered that in any case, or with 1 point or with 3 points, we needed to win in Lisbon against Benfica. And so the first match was a very hard match for us. We won 2-1, but really very hard. The second was a strange match. Condizionato, come si dice? Conditioned by the result of the other match, I think.
Let's try the season. You opened versus Ukrainian team. First it was Dinamo, then Shakhtar, now again against Dinamo. Is there something special playing versus Ukrainian team for you?
C'è qualcosa di speciale a te giocare contro una squadra?
No, we usually we play with the strongest team in Ukraine, because Dynamo is a very good team. Shakhtar is really a very good team, and it's very difficult to play against both. Away, especially against Shakhtar, I think, because at home they are really very, very dangerous, and away I think that it's more difficult to play against the Dynamo.
Yes, please.
There's been a lot of talk about, for a long time, about the players at Chelsea being quite powerful. Do you feel that it's a tough group to manage?
Pensi che è un gruppo difficile da maneggiare?
No, at all. No, in my opinion, no. Of course, the situation is not easy because we are in Chelsea. We need to win something, but the players are not very, very difficult to manage at all.
Okay, 3 more to finish then. Andy?
Of course, as I said before, we have to improve our mentality, because we cannot miss 3-4 matches at all, of course.
Okay. Andy, please.
Maurizio, you said earlier you are confident that you'll be here next season.
No, I say that it's not important if next season I will be here. In this moment, for me, is important only the results. In this moment is important only the Europa League. In this moment, for me, is important only the Dynamo Kiev.
But you did say the word confident.
I am confident, of course, otherwise I am not able to do my work.
So you do think you'll be here as the manager next season?
I have to think this if I want to do my job in the best way.
Okay, then Liam, please. No, 3 more. Two more. Liam, and then Simon, then we're finished. Thanks.
Maurizio, Callum Hudson-Odoi has had some big moments for Chelsea in this competition so far. Given that you need to rest players, is there a chance this could be a good stage?
Callum is always in my mind in every match. I don't know if tomorrow he will be on the pitch or not. And I think also that you have to put less pressure to the young English player, because they need to improve. I have never seen a player of 18 at the top. So Callum, as all the other young players in England, needs to improve. In this moment, it is very important for him to improve, and then he will be able to be at the top when he will be 22, 23, without pressure at the moment. I think that you put too much pressure to the young English player.
Simon, final question, please.
Maurizio, just sort of seeking clarification on something you told Sky Sport Italia.
Una chiarificazione su una cosa che ha detto
You
su
said that you've
Fulham.
been talking with the club to plan the team for next season, so you've always been relaxed. Can you sort of
Hai detto che hai
go
parlato
into
col
detail
club.
what those conversations were,
Hai parlato
who
col
you met
club.
with,
Hai
and
parlato
where you
col...
met, given some assurances therefore
Oh, scusa.
for next season?
Hai parlato col club di quello, come sarà il team la prossima stagione? Che di
No,
cosa hai
no, the
parlato?
team.
Con chi hai parlato?
No. We were talking about the program of the next pre-season. So we were trying to organize in the best way the next pre-season.
So that's why you're relaxed, because you sort of
È per quello che
phrased
sei
that you're relaxed
rilassato,
about your current situation.
per la situazione corrente.
I don't want to be relaxed. I want to be nervous. Because I have to think to a very important match. We have to play tomorrow, but very important match. After 62, 63 hours, we have to play another very important match in Premier League. And so I don't want to be relaxed.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Ciao.
Thank you.